Good morning. It's Monday and it's me, Nancy Joy. Today I'm taking the opportunity to share what I mean by an integrated heart. It is really the purpose of the grid work that I've been doing for quite a while. It's the purpose of the Peru trip, especially at the time of the U.S. election, and even beyond the U.S. election, everything that's happening in this country and in the world. And I think it's important as we step into these times ahead, which can be quite disconcerting because they're not what we're used to. But just because they're not what we're used to does not mean they're bad. This is a transition going on. You know, when you give birth to a baby, you know something is going to happen. And when you actually give the birth, it's quite sometimes painful, sometimes scary, sometimes it's so many emotions that go on. Well, we're giving birth to a new consciousness inside the human body. And one of the mainstays of this new consciousness is the integrated human heart. And this is the heart that moves you through your mind and through your feelings and, of course, your soul, your spirit, into a place that truly knows in every cell in your body that duality is a prison. To think, and we all think in terms of duality, to think in terms of duality, to act in terms of duality, to base our lives on duality. Duality implies that we're either on one side of the fence or we're on the other side of the fence. As any horse will tell you, the best thing is no fence at all, or at least get your head under the wire and experience both. So as we approach this time, which is just an incredible time, it's what we light workers have come here to do. We come here for this time, and yet that doesn't stop us having some fears and discomfort around what is happening, and I believe we're going to see a cascade effect in many areas of our lives, that if we can stay present in the integrated heart, this is certainly going to help us. Now, the integrated heart is, in as simple terms as I can put something so vastly complicated, that when you take what it is, let's say, in this example of the election, the Democrats are about, what it is the Republicans are about, and know that the truth isn't about either of those polarities, but the truth is about what works within the human heart, the best for all humanity, which isn't a moralistic point of view or a judgmental point of view. It's a vibrant, alive knowing. And this is where we're headed. So we are headed to Peru, this group so far with Alana and Malcolm and I. There are 12 of us. We are headed to this tour to Peru for individually, of course, to integrate our own hearts by the experiences that we have in the land of Pachamama and Huiracocha. But even more vast is as a group to integrate our group heart and to go with that consciousness to a city as powerful and vast, Malku calls it the Crystal City, and hold in our hearts that vibration in that field where now the Earth's Kundalini is now anchored in the Andes, and vibrate that throughout the pranic tube of the Earth, through our intention, through our feelings, through our prayers. And so a special call goes out today, this Monday morning, to invite each of you to find in your own space your own integrated heart. Take an inventory. Where are you stuck in duality and in judgment? Now, you're going to have judgment. That's a given. We all do. But moving through it into integration, into, if you can integrate everything together, the next step appears automatically. So we invite any and all of you to participate with us on this journey in any way that works for you. The itinerary is attached to this email. Those viewing this on YouTube, of course, can get it on my website. And the really important thing is November 4th. And if you feel guided, if you're drawn, please go in, feel the integrated heart into yourself, in yourself, whatever way you connect with that spirit, with that love, with that knowing inside of you. And breathe it through and connect with the hearts that we are there in Peru. And breathe that through the pranic tube, your own pranic tube, The pranic tube, in case you don't know, goes from your crown chakra down to your perineum, and it's your column of energy where you bring in your prana, your light, your breath. And in any way that works, take a walk with the intention of this integration. Go out on the earth in your bare feet and breathe with the intention of this integration of the heart on our election day. Gather a group if you have time, if that feels right. Whatever works for you, but in some way we invite you to join us at this time and help us to create this powerful grid. Actually, it's created. Help us to activate it. Help us to activate it so that it vibrates throughout the consciousness of all humanity. And don't underestimate even one person with this intention, let alone 12, and then whoever decides to connect with the 12 or more. There's still room on the trip if you're strongly guided to join us. So this today is an invitation into the integrated heart. And just as a one more aside, my husband Mark and I have learned when we're polarized and in judgment and fractured in duality, that the best way through it is back into our own hearts, in stillness, to find the doorway as we join our hands. We find that space. I don't call it a compromise, because a compromise to me indicates, well, you're giving up something you really want or believe to make something work. The integrated heart works because it is the step to take. It is the truth of the moment, and it works. So may you all take a moment today to find inside of you your place of judgment and duality and separation. Breathe deeply into your heart, find the integration, and allow the next step to open for you. And please do join us. We would really honor that connection. So have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye.